Move out of the darkness. Follow the light. Come sell your business with us today. Home Digital FM, let your customers know what you're offering. Be on top of your competitors. Home Digital FM, we will help you stand out. Come advertise with us today for all your businesses. We offer live program coverage both on Facebook Live and on the radio. Exos to sell your products and services. The media is in control. Tell your customers when, where, and how to meet you through Home Digital FM. Don't worry. Do your business. We will sell you out. Call us today on 734-3125 or 200-5770, 620-1413, 766-8394. Home Digital FM. Follow the light.
Kulia kuka wara ni kaspa wasango sita. Nsafoye ko alla wo kulia bantale katung Intersoft Solution. Wole ni naweki bulodu nyobulu kaje ko alla kaspa wasango sesona no nyame. Nko imanda wada malada. Ining Home Digital FM ye bulodu nyobule kaje ko kilianul animmo la batase bando kaspa wasango la fanala. Dukare tamanan drong yena Home Digital FM la kundato mimbe brikama nema. Ise kaspa wasang isolata nangamo minna abening sonaya. Intersoft Solutions wollem nyantamuti ni nata kaspa wa sangwala wollening Home Digital FM yo blodu nyobulu kajeko kaspa wa ko se sonano nyame pour kasoto wala alfuta nan sign Home Digital FM wala su radio alla koliasa bang kaspa wa sangwala fanala.
Delegation from the city of Ostende, partners to Banjul. Since 2003, the Banjul Ostende link has been in formation. Let me also welcome the Lord Mayor of Banjul, our worship Rohi Malik Low, who has written her name in the historical annals of this country by being the first woman mayor of Banjul, the deputy mayor of Banjul City Council, the chief executive officer of the Banjul City Council. I understand, Honorable Mayor, your chief of staff is also part of your delegation. We will also want to congratulate and welcome the implementers of the project, Jonas and your team from Ostende, Gano and your team from the Gambia, and of course the finance director of the Banjul City Council, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, welcome to this press conference which is being held here at Banjul City Council grounds. I must say, since this link between Banjul and Ostende began in 2003, this is the first time in the history of this relationship that the mayor of Ostende has visited the Gambia, and thereby creating a precedence that we will want to see continuously. Mayors from Ostende and Banjul visit each other from time to time. Our meeting here this morning is based on the project of which the city of Ostende has been able to work amicably with Banjul and made sure that the EU fund this project. The project is a huge one, and of course I'm sure the mayor of Ostende will delve into that very shortly, and we will have a response by the mayor of Banjul, who today will be the mouthpiece of all the citizens of Banjul. Let me also say that the bringing forward of the town hall has created much visibility for this project. Before, most people did not know what the EU project encapsulated, what it was all about. But with the town halls that have been created by the mayor, people have now come to understand what the EU project is. And there is much visibility about the EU project. I'm sure my fellow journalists here will be able to ask some pertinent questions later on. And as we finish the Q&A, the Honorable Mayor, our worship Lord Mayor Marik Law, is today so pleased that she is going to confer the honorary citizenship to the Mayor of Ostende, as well as to the Deputy Mayor as well. So without going much further, I would like to invite the Honorable Mayor of Ostende to just give us a short overview of the EU project, which is very dear to his heart, and want to make sure that it completes in peace and harmony. Mayor, please. Yes.
For the citizen ownership, I'm very delighted with that. Honorable Lord Mayor of the city of Banjul, Honorable Banjul City Councillors, estimated CEO Mustafa Bachili, dear Banjul city staff, dear members of the media, and dear Banjulians, citizens of Oosten's sister city. Assalamu alaikum. It's a great honor to address you here as the Mayor of Oosten, the sister city of Banjul, since 2003. Next year, it will be 20 years. That means next year, the link between those two cities will be 20 years young, and that's definitely something very remarkable, something we can be proud of, and something we should definitely celebrate next year. And I'm also extremely proud to be the first mayor of the Oosten city to visit Banjul. I believe I have never had a warmer welcome in my political life before. This has truly been a remarkable 3 days in which I had the chance to get to know the city of Banjul and to understand the impact of the EU project which is currently being implemented. I want to take the opportunity to thank the Lord Mayor, the Deputy Lord Mayor, the organizing committee and the project team and the entire staff of Banjul City Council for the hospitality and great care during this visit. This visit has also allowed me to strengthen ties with my colleagues, Mayor, and I have been impressed with her efforts in Banjul. But also internationally, as she advocates so strongly for women's rights and women empowerment. Like you see, my staff are women. I truly support her agenda, and I will support her in her efforts to defend her convictions at international level. To implement, ladies and gentlemen, the project of €3 million. It's around $170 million. The road is often very bumpy, and there are many lessons to be learned as we move along together. It is without any doubt, however, that this project has the potential to be uplifting and transformative for Banjul City and all Banjulans. We therefore must take it a success together. The planting of the trees in the city on the beach will help prepare for hotter temperatures and rising sea levels. The protection of the mangroves will also protect Banjul against floods, and boardwalk should generate income through sustainable ecotourism activities. At Crab Island, a unique place will be created which people from all over Gambia will want to visit. It will be a place for sustainable development, learning with a focus on digital skills, innovation and culture through, for example, the creation of a radio station for Banjul and a music recording studio. Banjul and Ostende are both coastal cities. We share many characteristics, and it is in our common interest that we continue to work together. And I hope that this EU project is only the start of many more things to follow within the framework of our city link. And I also hope to see colleagues from Banjul City Council in Ostende soon. Peer-to-peer learning in the field of city planning, GIS and IT is one of the cornerstones of the projects, and colleagues in my city will be happy to receive colleagues from Banjul, and we hope this can be a great learning opportunity. I thank you once again for your hospitality, and I wish you the best of luck in continuing the implementation of the project in the next months. Jerejef.
Thank you very much, Lord Mayor. Tamerlane, as you rightly said, €3 million is quite indeed a huge amount of money. But we will want to say that Banjul City Council and its diligent staff have been able to use good governance and apply due diligence to make sure that this project goes through using the best practices that are internationally recognized. So on that note, I want you to give a big round of applause to the staff of the Banjul City Council for adhering to best practices as contained in international rules and regulations. Having said that, it is now my honor to invite a lady that has made headlines, not only in Gambia, maybe it's only Gambia that some of you know, but she is the vice chairman of the Global Parliament of Mayors. It's not an easy seat to have it's not an easy place to have a seat on. Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor of Banjul, our worship, Rohi Malik Low.
I am sort of words. Normally, if I am happy, I'm always speechless. Mr. Moderator, I'm not the chairman, I'm the chairwoman of the Global Parliament of Mayors, not the chairman. First and foremost, I am Rohi Malik Low, indeed the Lord Mayor of Banjul, for those who do not know me. And today I am happy, humble, and grateful. Lord Mayor, from the bottom of our hearts, and on behalf of the people of Banjul, I sincerely want to thank you. You came here with a very strong delegation. Your deputy mayor, chief of staffs, and indeed a journalist. That means a lot to us. As he said, the sister twinning cities is already 24. If I am right, in December. And saying that, we will reflect back to mayors who were here for their efforts in twinning these two cities together. It's important to remember them because they did a great job. And it was because of them that we came as a council and were able, together with him, to come with an amount of 3.2 million euro. I'm just telling the mayor, why do you have to say 3 million? It's 3.2 million euro. So I am grateful. And again, as the moderator said, 3 weeks ago, we have emerged on a visibility tour. And today I'm happy that every Banjulian, and by extension the Gambians, knows about this project. It's important for Banjulians to take ownership of the project because the project is not for Mayor Low or Mayor Bat. The project is for the people of Banjul. And all these 3 days, he has put emphasis, reminding me to understand that the project is a project as mayors. The project is for Banjul and Ostende. Mayors come and goes. As I always said, governance is a chain. In the next minute or in the next hour, we might not be mayors again for many other reasons, as death can also come. So I don't want to stand here and saying a lot because I'm happy, as I said, I always have to calm down. But Lord Mayor, being the first female mayor of Banjul, it definitely means a lot to me. And being the first female mayor also to receive a mayor from the sister city also definitely means a lot to me. On that note, I want to thank my team and the councillors, especially the deputy mayor, who did extremely well during this case. I am so proud of him. I am really so proud of him. He shows me within these days that he can do a lot. To Mr. Bachili, sir, I am always very grateful to you and your team. And I mean it. Anybody who knows Mayor Low will know that I'm not saying that I'm a straight shooter, but whatever comes from my heart, you can see it on my face. And if I said to Bachili that I am grateful with your team, I mean it. Because Bachili, as the CEO, is the force of the project. Many people will ask, why are we not seeing the mayor as the face of the project? I comes in when it is necessary. As the mayor said, it's for the people of Banjul. This is why I am not in front or I'm not on the face. But where it is necessary, I come and stand and take my position as the mayor and as the custodian of the project. To Deputy Mayor of Ostende, a woman of substance and a colleague who always encouraged me to have confidence in me or to add more confidence in me. You can say anything you want, but nobody will argue that Mayor Low doesn't have a confidence. I am full of it. It depends on the way I receive it or the way I use it. Silke, thank you so much. And for your information, the mayor has over 60% of his staffs are women. So again, I want to congratulate him for that as well. And he told me yesterday, he said, Mayor Low, you are going for an election in May 17th or 18th in Kisumu, Kenya. He said to me, I'm going to be your campaign manager, and I want to thank you all.
And of course, I have Mayor, but the first one is We all know that Banjul City Council don't have enough resources to maintain this huge project, 3.2 million euro. How are you going to help maintain the project? That's number one. And number two, very important, how do you, okay, the mic, okay. The second question is, up to recently, people have not been seeing or hearing about the project. Can you explain from your own point of view what was responsible for that?
Yes, thank you. 0.1 million euro is a lot of money, and we are very grateful that Europe have chosen this project because it's the most important project between cities in Europe. And I'm convinced that it's not only this project now, we think about to extend that for 1 year, I think, because we had the COVID and so on, and it was impossible for us to come here because of a lot of things, and we have to finish that project very good. But after that project, we need to collaborate in the next years, and we are looking for new sources. We are going to discuss that also in our own city, but it's for sure that after this very important project, we will succeed with collaboration and interaction with Banjul. It's very important, this project, that we make it visible. I said we have a lot of things in that project that aren't clear. But in the next few months and next year, it will be more visible. And it will be very important for the Banjulans. For example, I visited yesterday the mangroves, and I saw it with my own eyes. It's the balance between nature and tourism. We know that also in Europe in another way. But we have also some problems. We have a lot of tourists at one day who are coming from Brussels and Antwerp and so on. And we have also to look for a balance between nature and tourism. And that are very, very, very important things of the project, who are important also for future-proof of Banjul. Okay?
The question was, how can we sustainability? I think that was the problem. So what I want to say here is, indeed, we have thought of that, and if you look at the project, you see that we have the coconuts, and I said the coconuts are there to also empower women, because the coconuts, when they arrived, we can just bring them down also, and women can sell it. So that's an empowerment. Not only that they are there for the erosion, but we can use it for other things. And I said it many times in the town hall. We have a radio, and everybody knows that from radio you can have resources. The town hall, the hall also is there. We have a hall that will have a capacity of about 700 people. Of course, it is there also. We are there also to it will be also be renting out. We'll be renting out these halls to Banjulians, even though for a very reasonable sum. Then we have the studio, the recording studio. Recording studio also is a way of earning also money. So if you look at the concept of the project, you can see that there are ways of getting money for sustainability. I think this was what you were asking for. Yes.
Well, I'm Adam Fadera, working for Home Digital FM and Menbe Kering TV. Well, I have only few questions for you pertaining to the project. There are a lot of talks about the project. Of recent, we heard of an audio about a woman who is in Belgium. In audio believes that she's in Austin, and then the lady's name is One Loli Fofana. And in the audio, she said she was being sent to recover a stolen money amount of $10 million from the project. Well, my questions are, if you know Loli Fofana, if yes, is he working for your council? And the other question is there any information on your decks that there are stolen money from this project? If yes, what would be your actions? Thank you.
And I don't know her name, and she's not working for my city. And what I know is that I think, Jonas, a few weeks ago, or a few months ago, there was an audit. Last summer there was an audit, an official audit. And there was not one thing that was a problem. So Europe did that audit, and there was no money who was stolen. So I'm very disappointed for you, but there are no problems with the project on a financial way. And we decided also to, in this meeting we had with the CEO, that we have to look for the transactions in the future, and it will be very clear and very transparent. And that's the purpose. Before I was a politician, I was a banker. And before I was mayor, I was the Minister of Finance in my country. So I'm very concerned about finances, and I can assure you there are no problems with the project for the moment.
Yes, I want to ask you whether you have been happy with what most of the critics were saying, like the mayor have downsized the steering committee of the project. You know, these have been going around the Gambia. So I want to know whether you are happy with it, you know, downsizing the steering committee of the project. So the other one is, I had an audio where that Loli Fofana, a Gambian who is residing in Belgium. Yes, I don't know whether you know her or you don't know, but I have the audio, so I just want clarity. The lady is claiming, like, you have a conversation with the Lord Mayor, that you want to give her a money to bring and help the Gambian people. But the mayor said, you don't have to do that, you have to wait until when our government comes in. That is the party that brought him to KMC. So, BCC. So I want to know whether that one is true, because that one also been in most of the radio stations, and was also WhatsApp audio circulating in the Gambia. So this is what I want to know. Thank you.
Repeat, I don't know that woman, so I can conclude these are rumors. These are rumors. I don't know that woman. Rumors. And the second thing, of the first thing you asked, so about that steering committee, I want an efficient committee. Not the number of persons who are in a committee are important, but that the committee is working efficient. And they have to do the things that they had to do. And the number of persons in the steering committee, that's not important for me. They have to do the things that they had to do. Okay.
The Mayor of Banjul. My question goes to the Mayor of Banjul. Lord Mayor, your critics are saying that you found this EU project in Council. What do you have to say on that? Some of your critics are saying that you found this EU project in Council. What do you have to say on that?
Thank you very much. What I can say is, and I said it, I always give credit where credit is due. I found the sister link here, definitely. I will never ever try to take a hard work of other mayors. Not even mayors, but other people. I don't do that. I give credit where credit is due. But also, the credit that belongs to us, we will take it, whether you give it to us or not, because it was not easy to have this project. And thanks to Mayor Bart, because he is the mayor of Ostende, and without Ostende, we could not have this money. And I keep saying this every time. Once upon a time, when I came into power, into office, excuse me, I was the one who went directly to the ambassador, the then ambassador, of EU, and I want to thank him. And this EU project was related to me by a mayor from Cameroon. And I went there and asked the Honorable Ambassador, His Excellency. He said, I don't know about this project. We sat and I called the mayor in Cameroon. He spoke to the ambassador. And the ambassador said, let me call Stefan. It's my technician. And Stefan came and said, let me call you back tomorrow. I'm going to make a research. The next day he called me. And you all had the ambassador said it right here in my office. Stefan called me and said, yes, it's possible, but then you have to have a European partner. And this is how they came in. And thanks to Mayor Bat, who believes in the leadership of a woman. So no, I did not found the EU project here. We dig over it and bring it to Banjul. foog naa baax na tamit ma wax tuuti si olof su ko defee suñ mbokki waa Banjul yi ak ñeneen ñi nga xam ne wax dëgg yàlla ñoom itamit si lañ bokk te mënuñoo dégg làkki angale bi ñu wax ko ndaxte sax man su ma wax yëpp ku ko xam na ne ci olof rek laa ko dee faral a wax waaye tey nag suñ gan gi di suma broda muy Mayor Bat moo war a tax ma wax tuuti ci angale rek su ko defee moom itamit mu dégga li ñuy wax mu xam ne moom itamit ci mbir mi la bokk waaye tey li ñu fi teg mooy dañ am gan gu màgga gan goo xam ne mooy Mayor Ostende bi mu ànd ak député mayor bi ànd ak chief of staff am ànd ak journaliste ñoom ñëpp ñu ñëw pour ñëw seet suñu biir Banjul ñaar fukki at weeri décembre suñ lekkaloo ak Ostende mu ngi am ñaar fukki at ñu sant nag gërëm si mayor yi nga xam ne ñoo fi nekkoon ñu ne nit lu moom rek jox ko du wàññi ci yow dara kay ñoo fi nekkoon ñoo ko liggéey ba Ostende ak Banjul xaritoo ba tey man tamit ma ñëw ak Mayor Bat ñu mun a ñëw indi 3 million euro muy 180 million dalasi ñu mun koo indi jox ko waa Banjul ñu laajte ñu am ñuy wax naan ndax ñun dañ fi fekk EU project bi ma ne leen déedéet ma seetal ko explainal leen naka la EU project bi ñëwee naka laa jógee woon dem si den ambassade bi EU ambassade bi fi nekkoon ba ma eggee ci moom ma wax ko naka laa ko xamee mooy suma am di jàmm suma mayor collègue boo xam ne mu ngi nekkoon Cameroun moom itamit muy jigéen ma sant ko gërëm ko moo ma ko wax ndaxte moom itamit amoon na xaalis si EU bi ba ma eggee wax ko ambassade ne ma xaw ma lii mu ne ma nag ma jël téléphone call jox ambassade mu wax a moom ba tey rek ambassade ne xamu ko waaye mu ne ma may ma tuuti rek ma oo suma chief of staff bi suma technicien bi muy I cannot remember the name anymore waxoon naa ko fi léegi bu yàggul Stéphane la foog naa kooku bi mu ñëwee ma wax ak moom mu ne ma dinaa def research sa suba sa mu kool ma ne ma kay am na waaye nag da nga war a am lekkaloo ak benn European city yàlla def nag fekk Banjul City Council am na lekkaloo ak Ostende nii laa leen koolee wax ak ñoom bi tamit ñu jàpp ci ba tey 3.2 million euro mun a ñëw 3.2 million euro bi nag coow la bari na wax ga bari na waaye waxoon naa ko fi ne te dinaa ko sant gërëm ko parce que ñu bari dañ ma daan laaj Roxi Malick looloo xam ci lii Roxi Malick looloo xam ci audio bi ma ne leen du ma ko tontu ñaar moo taxoon ma ne du ma ko tontu ñaar ñi mooy am ngóom ne lu jot rek yàlla def beneen ba nag ma xam ne amoon naa ngóom ne foog yàlla àtte tey nag yàlla defal na ma li gën mooy ne dox na mayor bii nga xam ne ñoo ñu jox alal bi doxee naa Ostende waaxu ñëw ba Banjul City Council wallaahi te fayal ma ko paas mu ñëw taxaw fii ay nit di ko laaj muy tontu loolu bu ma doy dara du ma doy yàgg naa di wax ne dama yàgg di wax ne bu la nit ñi di xeex nit di la xeex yàlla di la xeexal di la tontul boo waxee doo gor noppi nag dama bëgg a wax nit ñi ne am na lu muy faj loolu la yàlla fay tey kii ñëw ba si suma ron tànka yi ñëw taxaw fii ne xaw ma ko guddi xaw ma ko bëccëg yónniwu ma ko xaw ma ko kon xam nga li ma wax mooy wax dëgg yàlla ñu lañ ñu bàyyi xel nañ la ñu bàyyi suñu xel tuuma dafa am yoo xam ne la ma ko dee wax ma ne du moom fi mu egga moom la mënu faa egga metti woon na ay guddi yoo xam ne xëj na si suma ay mbokka si suma ay soppe man nag terewu ma woon a nelaw parce que man dama dee wax ne li ma tere ma nelaw mooy jigéen boobu nekk biir kaama di seet naka la amee xaalis pour fence gardinam jigéen boobu nekk Kawur naka la amee ndox pour njëriñoo loolu jigéen boobu toog Tobacco naka laa dundalee njabootam man loolu moo maa teree nelaw waaye du waxi kacaw parce que lu nekk rek yàlla daf ko di àtte kon sant naa yàlla bu baax a baax julli si yonent bi di wax nag ne suma mbokki politiciens yi tamit ñu bàyyi seen xel bu baax a baax leena laa xam ne su politique du ma ko mës a def du ma mës a ñëw di puus nit ci kaw nit waaye nag li ci métti ak li si saat mooy ne suma moromi jigéen moo génn taxaw rusut ragalul mu wax bu mel nii man nag jégal naa ko suma diggante ak yàlla parce que yàgg naa di ko wax ma ne bu du dara sax benn bés man tukki woon naa dem Ostende mbaa ñaari yoon sax dem naa ba këram mu teral ma moo ma teral man teralu ma ko defalu ma ko dara moo tax ba ma déggee lii daf ma joomal waaye comme ni ma wax rek terewu maa nelaw man li ma teree nelaw mooy jigéen ñi seen problème te su yooyu laay dox tey ba gannaaw ëllëg kon kii ñu ngi ko sant di ko gërëm ñu joxe gannaaw jox ko honorable citizenship of Banjul boobu moom jox ko ak député mayor ñu gis ne gars yi dañ ko deserve ku jóg taxaw indi la 3 millions euro te balaa loolu ñu ngi doon jëflante ak Banjul kon ñoom amuñ dara lu ñoo wax Mayor Baat ak tiimam bi loolu di leen wax ne jërëjëf ma gërëm santa kansulo si yëpp gërëm santa waa Banjul gërëm santa project team bi gërëm nag santa ba ci li mii ak tiimam bi aw ma seen fay parce que li ma dee wax soo jiitee yaa nekk ci kanam waaye liggéey bi ci ëpp yëpp dinaa leen xamal ne ñi nekk ci gannaaw la waaye journaliste yi yéen tamit maa ngi leen di wax jërëjëf bu amut àppa ñun suñu nit ñi xamee tey yéen a tax bu nit ñi xamee EU projet bi tey yéen a tax kon sant naa leen gërëm naa leen di leen wax ne Juma Mubarak di wax ne Ramadan Karim di ballu àq nag mbépp koo xam ne parce que nit rek laa te damay tooñ maa ngi leen di ñaan nag mbépp koo xam ne amel naa ko bàkkaar sakama àq sakama waa Banjul ak Gambie tout maa ngi leen di wax ne maa ngi jéggalu di dem ba si suuf ma ni tamit di leen baalal waaye nag di ballu di wax ne yal na yàlla def jàmm ci réew mi waaye nag li ci ëppa yal na ko yàlla indi Banjul gi ak jaara jërëjëf asalaamaaleykum.
Are you unable to tune into our radio frequency from where you live? Don't worry, the problem is over. Simply download Home Digital FM radio app on your Android phone or devices including laptops or computers from Google Play Store or App Store and enjoy listening to excellent broadcasts from your #1 radio station in the Gambia, Home Digital FM, Su Radio. Don't miss your favorite programs from Home Digital